Hello folks, and welcome back. Tom here with the next episode in my slowly failing Guild Dungeoneering series as I struggle onwards through this time. I've watched my previous videos back to correct my audio, so it shouldn't be as painful now to listen to, which might have put some people off. I don't know if anyone's actually watched them by the time I've seen them, but so yeah, sorted the audio, and I've also learnt a bit more about the game from watching it back, so hopefully we won't get a repeat performance of Andy sat in the graveyard here, dying horribly, because I wasn't really sure how to play. So I've learned a bit more about what these all do. The loot ones, obviously, when you kill your enemies and you pick items up, these ones specifically get you better versions of the things. And the magic ones seem to be more to do with the blessings that I had before the fights. So like with the one that I've got on at the moment, Talisman Made, the Hug in a Bottle, gives me a, oh god, I keep losing it, there it is, +1 health for the first 2 fights, so useful to help me out before I've got any loot from the dungeon. Then the might ones add to your deck of cards, so you've got different abilities to use that don't require you to get the loot from in the early game, but what that does mean is you've got more cards, so you've got less chance of drawing the better cards. So where were we? We'd done both of these and we're meant to be defeating this big orc, so let's send Owen in and see how he can do. Hopefully my new learning will set me up for playing this better than in the past. Right, so what you want to try and do is fight lots of little enemies in the early part of the game to get the loot to be ready for the later part in the game, taking advantage of things like your Hug in the Bottle there. So, yeah. Ooh, that's nice. Incoming physical attacks do an extra bit of damage. Means even if he throws a block out like that, I can still get a punch in on him. What's that? One magic dealt. It gains a heart for each one. Well, if we just block that up, then yeah, it doesn't heal himself up at all. Block that one as well. I don't really want to discard either of them. I mean, I could have just killed him outright, because I forgot about the frailty part, and now... oh, god. Okay, that's fine. I thought it had all gone wrong already. That wouldn't have been great. Also, as you're going through the dungeon, you're leveling up each time, so you're getting more health from that. So now my next fight I'll have about 8 health for, which means it should be nice and easy. I think what we'll actually do is not connect the dungeon up yet, so that we can keep practicing against some other enemies to get some loot up and get some levels on Owen, so that he's ready to take on the bigger fight. So again, we don't really want to take damage the early part, and we can avoid his block by just blocking his one attack, and then equal up with our own damage when he hits us. So I think a lot of this game requires you to consider mitigating the damage, because there's a lot of abilities like these that either heal up or make you just lose a card, which once I've got a few more things in the might tree for my Dungeoneers, then I'll have more cards that I don't want to lose from my hand that are more useful later on in the game. Well, I say in the game, in the dungeon, and in the fight. So yeah, we'll just slowly pick up some bits as we run around. What's that? Block 1, any +1 health. Okay, so that's a block 1 and heal for 1. So that's kind of handy. See, I really didn't know what I was going into last time I was playing this game, so I had a bit more time to think about what's going on. We don't really want to fight that bear owl. He's a lot more stronger than us. A lot more stronger? A lot stronger. Oh, I probably should have avoided that room actually, because it's got that fountain of possibly stupidity, I'm not sure. That's what they normally are. And the stupidity ones just add 2 cards to your deck to basically fill in, and they can't do anything. So they waste hand space, really. So as I've learnt now, that little gold symbol there means that the attack can't be blocked, so it's not worth throwing a block in there if you can just punch him in the face to get some damage out there. So this is going a lot better than things have gone in the past. So while the wooden stool has 2 good cards, it also fills up with one of these stupid... I can't go and highlight the other card, it's really annoying. Fills up with another card to slow us down in the fights by having to play a stupid card. So we'll take the one that's just got a normal bit. Sorry, I was distracted there by a notification from Steam that I was worried would show up on the screen, but it turns out it doesn't, so that's all good. Momentary pause for no real reason. So I think skeletons are also... yeah, they're affected by brittle, so if they take... oh, we can avoid that by just not putting anyone in that room. But if they take something like 4 damage, then you do an extra 2 to it. This person will not make their mind up on what they're going to play. Wow, he's got a lot more health than me. That's a bit dodgy. But you see, he's already taken one of his own hearts, so we can't actually get that much damage out there onto him, but to get a bonus 2. But block that. I don't really want to lose the other 2-hit one. Block that one as well, just to waste his block. Though probably should have... oh no, that's nice. That's good timing on that card. Means we heal rather than him. It's got another one there, as you'd expect. Luck of the draw. So I think we're all both down to our rubbishy cards at the moment. But we do get deck reshuffles. There we go. Nicely. Down another one. Owen's achieved more than Andy has already, which is nice to see. This isn't great. I don't really want to give up the health particularly at the moment, but I think I'm going to take the skull cap, because that repels quite a nice ability there. Where should we go? If we take this guy, how tough is this guy? Most predictable card. Oh, it shows me what his next ability is going to do. He's got 11 health. I don't really want to fight these scorpions. They look pretty dangerous, but I'll draw that in there, and then we'll go through, fight this knoll here. How could I make it more fun? Oh, because I didn't put anything in the room. Fine. Luna, -1 HP, in a dead end. We could maybe put him into a dead end there and fight him before the boss, but I think we might go through into the boss room first. I'm not sure. So, well, we'll fight this guy and see where we go. Which is stronger out of the Rat Man and the Knoll. Fury means he deals more damage, so we'll put a Rat Man in after that, just for some extra loot. Help us out in the big fight. What? There was a fountain of stupidity in this room as well. Damn it. Okay, well that's a nice one to draw up first. Some early damage in. Block out the discard because we're starting to get cards that we like now. Oh, hopefully I don't lose the repel. That would annoy me. Yep, I lost the repel. Well. Oh, Jesus. Right, well, luckily we're going to kill him this round, so it doesn't matter too much. But could have been fatal to the progress here. I only seem to be getting head, body and weapon, so I'm going to have to give something up again. Or just take some gold, but these mage robes are looking pretty good actually. Yeah, we're going to take the mage robes. Drop 1 health, but we're level 3 now, so we've got a bit more interesting look. The mage robes, fork and skull cap, but that certainly looks pretty threatening. I wouldn't like to meet him. Let's just cower out the way of one of these. This guy doesn't have any like special traits, so we don't have to worry too much about how hard we hit him or anything like that, which is nice. Oh, there we go. We'll basically finished him off. This is getting a lot better than the previous run through this dungeon. Ended pretty sadly, pretty quickly. That's an offhand, that's good. Nice. Are we going into the boss room or are we going up to meet the bandit? We're going to go up and meet the bandit, so we'll give ourselves some money for doing that, I think. And we won't put anything else in. We'll fight him, and we'll go straight on and take on the boss. Make this a nice, not too long a dungeon, but not too short either. So he's lost 1 heart because of the loner trait. Oh, it's not really worth hitting him, but we can mitigate all the damage by blocking that one, and just healing it back up. Can't block either of these two, so we could block one of them, but it certainly counts for one. So that blue one only blocks magic, but I get the feeling that as a bandit he's not going to use that much magic. I don't know whether the game works like that. Woo! Right. Dang. Things are getting a bit tough now. Luckily, there we go, we got him again. God, we're getting pretty lucky here. Might have to rename this guy to Lucky Owen, because he's really doing alright. So smite and focus. Focus gives us something crazy. What's that? +1 on next magic attack. Gives us a health point and draws a card. That's pretty useful. Tenacious can't be killed unless on 1 HP. That doesn't sound too bad, to be honest. That kind of gives us an extra life in a way. But I think I'm going to take this one, because that big heal looks pretty useful. Oh, got some money in this room. I think we will fight the bear owl. Yeah, we'll fight the bear owl and see how it goes. Indeed, it is a massive gem. You've already picked one of those up. It doesn't matter, even if we lose Owen. I mean, I'm going to be distraught about the loss of progress. But, might as well go for that one, because we don't have predictable on this guy, so we don't know whether his next one's going to be a block. Although, I haven't seen that many blocks come out from most of the mobs at the moment. I mean, that bandit guy had that huge one. But, well, we'll discard 1 card. So we've got our heal, which is pretty nice. But we'll block this one out, so he can't get those heals on himself. Whew! That's pretty rough. We'll heal that back and then draw 2 cards. That'll put us on a better standing for the next set of punches that we both throw at each other. I think I'll just mitigate the damage through this turn. Don't know why I did that. I should have just punched him, because things really aren't going to go so well now. Ooh, just again. We are drawing it close to the line. 1 HP in a lot of these fights, if I'm right. Yeah, let's take a sword. That's the it's the direct upgrade of the fort. So much more useful thing. We could go off and fight something like a scorpion or a bandit, although I don't really want to put a bandit in this room. But personally, I think we go for the boss and we see how it goes. We messed around in this dungeon. Yeah, I agree with you, buddy. I think we can take it. So let's go for it. Wow, that's a lot of health. So we can always see what his next card's going to be, which is a handy little thing. So that next one's going to be unblockable, so I might as well block this one up. Oh, that's nice. He's got stupidity in his deck. He's got a pretty full deck actually, doesn't he, as well? Okay. Well, we want to try and get one of our blocked cards, preferably. I'm going to go for this one. I'm not sure what the +1 was on it. I don't know whether that was a silly move. Might just have been. So he's going to be down to 4. But I need to try and survive this up a bit, because otherwise he's going to beat me down. Let's barrage him with some of the powers of the arcane, because next turn he's not going to be able to kill us. So there we go. That's this dungeon done. And nicely. I feel like I've learned a lot more about how to actually play this game. Look at that! Blimey, that turnout from this guy. It's the new. Ooh. Oh, it's oh yeah, we're collecting these trophies. Are we able to rename Owen here? No, that's disappointing. But well, yeah, that was a good dungeon. So I'm actually going to finish this episode here before starting another one. Otherwise, we're going to be sort of 2 minutes into a dungeon before it feels like the right kind of time to stop. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode where I now know a lot more about what I'm doing. And we'll see you next time on Guild of Dungeoneering. So bye guys. Cheerio.